Welcome once again to all the practitioners of the holistic art of Dugukan in its chapter, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, also outside the country. My warmest regards. Here we are in this another day. We are going to have this live broadcast for our distant energy healing. So what's up for our distant energy healing? And I'm hoping that the brothers and sisters, friends, they can join this live conference and receive distant energy healing. Sending to you my warmest regards, and wherever you are in the entire planet, I am hoping that you are always in the good health and always have the vigor of spirit. This is our oneness with all the stars, creating the giant waves of positive energies and helping the healing of life and nature, and practicing holistic art, the holistic art of Dugukan, development of body, mind, soul, and spirit. And brothers and sisters practicing the holistic art of Dugukan, they are enhancing their energies, learning the lessons of Art of Life 172. So they are practicing various exercises every day, and with the eagerness of the heart as well, to learn the lessons, and then they have found the development of their body, so they are stronger. And that's why the holistic art of Dugukan we are sharing to the brothers and sisters, so we can help the healing of life and nature in the natural way. So we are live here at the southern part of Cebu, doing our live conference, and here is beautiful energy, good energy, and I am hoping that you can connect the energy right now, as we are going to talk more about the holistic art of Dugukan, highlighting what's the divine revelation or angels contact and connection, and the mysterious lies, as I am talking about mystery and talking about supreme superlight angels that would appear in the skies, visible by the naked eyes, and especially during Art of Life 172 exercise. And to all the people, light workers of the entire planet, I'm sending to you my warmest regards, and I'm always hoping that you are doing well and everything is really going fine wherever you are in the planet. This is our oneness with all the stars, helping to create the giant waves of positive energies to help the healing of life and nature. And brothers and sisters, wherever you are, and always have the best vigor of your spirit. And to all the practitioners of the holistic art of Dugukan, in each chapter, more power and more of the activities of the holistic arts. So today, more of the activities of angels contacts and connection. And every day there is actual sighting of supreme superlight angels. And the common people describe unidentified flying objects to refer to the mysterious lights manifesting the skies, because those are not technologies, and people do believe they are advanced technologies and the presence of higher beings now in the planet. And then for what reason, things that people are also believing that for a good reason. That's why they are there present in the heavens, and the mysterious lights are manifesting in the skies wherever you are or anywhere in the world. And here the What's Divine Revelation is highlighting mysterious lights that would appear in the sky, very visible by the naked eyes, especially during Art of Life 172 online drill, and the lessons that we are going to share to the brothers and sisters in the world is holistic art. The art how we are going to develop our body, mind, soul, and spirit, maintaining our balance of peace and harmony. So we have the education of energy healing, healing, physical and spiritual fitness. So internal cultivation of internal energy, and that's the fundamental of Art of Life 172. When you are going to practice your Art of Life, you have to enhance your body, your consciousness with different movements. When the movements will activate your energy centers in the physical body, likewise also will activate your divine connection with Divine Mother Nature, your divine connection with lights, with the angels of Advanced Elemental Foundation, and also with the angels of the Supreme Super Light. I'll welcome everyone. It is a live conference, and do not hesitate to participate. And if you have any comment or concern, just jot it down and I'll read your comment or any concern pertaining to their activities, pertaining to holistic arts, and then our pleasure as well to share with you our knowledge, our education, especially in the art of energy healing, divine healing, mystical healing, the art of holistic art. We are in the holistic arts. We are practicing Art of Life, that is internal energy cultivation. We are also practicing Hilot healing, and also teaching the Hilot healing to the brothers and sisters. And by this time, good numbers of practitioners of Hilot, they are learning the art of Hilot, and they are also helping their brothers and sisters. So to all the practitioners of Dugukan in the field, doing your Hilot healing, doing your light service activities, my warmest regards, and always keeping up the best vigor of spirit wherever you are in the planet. So prepare your glass of water, and we are going to include the blessings of the water during the transmission of divine healing, distant energy healing. So wherever you are, you can connect with this transmission of divine healing. So that's why we call it distant energy healing, and it's really intended for the brothers and sisters who would like to connect energy healing. And here we are going to enlighten also the brothers and sisters of the system that we are using in the holistic art of Dugukan. We are doing energy healing, and the divine energy healing that we're doing coming from the divine support of the Supreme Master of Wisdom, Supreme Super Light, angels, and then the mysterious lights manifesting the skies. I referred it to Supreme Super Light, angels, and that's why there's already the book available of this lesson, the book of Dugukan, and also inspiring the practitioners and the non-practitioners of the angels contact and connection, and that's keeping up always the vigor of your spirit. And that's the secret of life. The secret of life is receiving positive energies. Once receiving negative signals, and then as well the result of that is a negative or bad lucks, especially today that bigger energies, the energies both positive and the negative, will just describe it in this way, and then the beyond of that classification are working. And then if we are not familiar with this kind of energies, and then we might be as well victim of energy imbalance, because we cannot really match up the ever-changing energies working the planetary ascension. By this time there is planetary ascension activities, so that's why people around the world talking of ascension of life in the higher dimension, and then that's quietly good, because it indicates spiritual awakening of the brothers and sisters in the entire planet. And we cannot deny the ever-changing energies, and the negative energies also trying to connect with our energy field, and we must be careful of that, because negative energies will really cause disharmony or even bad lucks. And the signals of the energies in your physical body, you have to take good care of that signals and discern the signals, because those are signals given from your divine connection, so you can be aware of what's going on. There are dangers coming in your way, and then if you can receive the signals, and then you have to do something to block the negative energies, requesting the angels of the Most High to protect yourself against the harm of the negative energies, against the harm of negative psychic attacks, against especially against the harms of the black star formation. So this is divine illumination. The divine illumination highlighting the process of ascension, how we are going to ascend life into higher dimension, as there are many people around the world talking about ascension of life into higher dimension, and in fact they are also talking about mysterious lights manifesting the skies, and there are higher beings getting closer with the planet right now and having contacts, secret contacts with the people in the planet, and all those things pertaining to all the kinds of information pertaining to ascension activities of the world, ascension activities of the planet into higher dimension, wherein now the planet is entering into the fourth vibrational frequency and then into the fifth vibrational frequency. We people also would have to increase our frequency so we can maintain our balance and peace and harmony. And then that's again another good information, and much more good if we are being taught how we are going to prepare ourselves for the final ascension of life into higher dimensions. So that's the thing that we are going to talk here in this live conference. Friends, brothers and sisters, so welcome in this live conference to all the practitioners of the Dugukan Holistic Art in this chapter. And now joining with us in this live conference, Optic Iris Einstein of Guadalupe chapter. And more power to Optic Iris Einstein in regards to all the practitioners of Dugukan's Guadalupe chapter. And this is from Optic Iris.
Good afternoon on SGMPS 172.
Yes, good afternoon to you, Optic Iris, and also Kamangyan Karen.
Maayong hapon, GM. Salamat sa pag-guide ka namo.
You're welcome, Karen. More power. Regards sa tanang mga kaigsunan, regards to paring Rini Aparte, sa mga bata, o sa tanan diha sa Cordoba. Also, igmat jimay sa Restauro.
Beautiful and wonderful afternoon, SGMPS 172. It's a good day watching in Gururdo, Cebu City chapter. Hello everyone watching in different parts of the world.
Yes, really nice. And regards sa tanang mga Dugukan Hilot specialists, Dugukan Cebu Hilot Services, Gururdo chapter. More power, everyone. And also joining with us right now, Igmat Ramon Ernaes.
Maayong hapon, SGM.
Okay, maayong hapon, Igmat Ramon. And regards to all the Filipino martial arts practitioners, Filipino escrimadors, nasa na kayong lahat, nasa mabuting kalagayan, malakas na malakas because you're doing your martial arts practice. And also joining with us right now, Jonel Aladad.
Maayong kahaponon, SGMPS 172.
Yes, maayong hapon kanimo, Jonel. More power. So while waiting for the rest to join in this live conference, kamusta kayong lahat? Nasa na kayong lahat? Malakas na malakas at saka magagawa ng mga exercises ng holistic art. Ngayon ang ating preparation for the bigger events of time. Ano ba yung ipaghanda natin? Itong sarili natin, ipaghanda natin itong sarili natin na sa mga trials sa buhay, bigger trials of life, maka-survive tayo, na hindi tayo makagawa ng mga negative, because this is application of the law of attraction basically. And yung law of attraction, when you attract positive energies, then good outcome as well will come in. And when you are doing negative energies and then negative thoughts, negative vibrations, negative plans, all those negatives are actually will attract negative outcomes. So the secret of life is angels contact and connection. And this is really vital in our ascension of life into higher dimension. The very reason why I'm talking about mysterious lights manifesting the skies and saying that everyone's ascension of life into higher dimension, regardless of your practice, what's your practice in your spiritual side to develop your spiritual foundation, and then the higher level of that, you will connect to the angels of the Most High. And that's really the secret of life. And the very ascension of life in the higher dimension will require us to get to know the angels of the Most High. And that's why here there is revelation of angels of supreme light. The was a divine revelation are revelation of eternal truth of the supreme infinite in the actual field of inner discovery. So there are exercises for inner discovery, the 7 steps of inner discovery or spiritual growth. And we have to realize the truth of eternal or infinite light, that it needs to discern the inner things. So it's getting deep within, realization of your soul. First, to the things that will really matter in your life, and that's working for the ascension of life in the higher dimension. When it comes to the final mission of everyone in the planet, first is to realize the soul that the final goal is to usher the ascension of life into higher dimension. And that's why I'm saying that everybody is having the inner calling right now to help the healing of life and nature, because the very reason why we are going to learn the lessons of life, because we are going to help to usher the ascension of life into higher dimension. And how are we going to usher the ascension of life into higher dimension? Is by teaching divine illumination to the brothers and sisters in the world. And how can we be able to enlighten the hearts and the mind of the people? That's actually teaching lessons of art of life 172. This is one thing that I'm saying, that if we are going to teach the people the truth of infinite light in this way, and then how effective we are in teaching the light of infinite truth to the people, when we are having our human understanding and would say, is it really the absolute truth? When talking about absolute truth, is it really absolute? And absolute cannot be changed. That's really absolute, meaning it's final. And then that's difficult to prove the light of absolute truth, except that we are going to open up first the light of our understanding in the deeper or in the higher side, and that refers to the heart wisdom. So the first lesson that we are going to realize is to become someone, a person walking the life here in the planet with the light of heart wisdom. So with the light of the heart wisdom, we have the divine love. And we have the divine love, and we are going to welcome the presence of the Supreme Master of Wisdom together with his powerful angels, the Supreme Superlight angels. In the near end of time is there also written in the Gospel, in the literature of the literature found in the Bible, that in the near end of time the angels will appear in the skies, and there are also signs of the Son of Man in heaven, and that all the tribes in the earth shall mourn because of the end of near of time, and because of that reason. And that's the tribulation mentioned in the Bible. Anyway, we are not going to focus of our information in that information written in the Bible. We are in the actual field of inner discovery, wherein the lessons that we are going to share are lessons of actual experience, direct experience, and just only quoting few verses in the Bible, just to prove that we are not only new in this information. There are also there already the accounts wherein thousands or millions or billions of believers around the world are waiting for the near end of time, wherein it's said there that there are the signs of the Son of Man in the heavens, and that all the tribes in the earth shall mourn because of that, and they can see the Son of Man coming in the clouds together with the angels with power and great glory. So it means to say there is already there, and now in this time there are the appearances, manifestations of mysterious lies, wherein the mysterious lies, as I'm saying, that when people are talking about ascension of life in the higher dimension, we have to know thyself. We have to know the mysterious lies manifesting the skies. And what are they? Who are they? Are they advanced technologies of the higher beings coming from another stars or coming from another planets or galaxy, or something else, something deeper than that? So let's get to know more about unjust contaction and connection in the way of doing Art of Life 172. So the lesson is Art of Life 172. But before we are going to continue, I'll welcome everyone in this live conference, and joining with us right now, Marisol Abantinia Villegas.
Canlaon City, Negros Occidental. Good afternoon, GMPS 172.
Yes, good afternoon to you, Marisol. More power. Regards sa itong mga kaigalaan diha sa Canlaon City. More power. And also, joining with us right now, Divina Robinson Blaine.
Hey.
Yes, hi to you, Divina. More power. And also, Rumiboy sa to Arsigado Macho.
Maayong hapon, GM.
Mayang hapon kanimo, Rumiboy. And also, joining with us right now, Maribik Amit Brahmi of India Chapter.
Good afternoon po, SGMPS 172. Watching you live broadcast here in India Chapter.
Yes, good afternoon to you, Maribik, and regards to you, to your family, and everyone there in India Chapter. More power. And also, joining with us right now, Habam Ray. Mayong adlaw. Also, to everyone, mayong adlaw. Good day to you and everyone that joined in this live conference. So this live conference is intended for energy healing, distant divine energy healing. So prepare your glass of water, and we are going to include the blessings of the water to make the water living water of life that can cleanse up negative energy contamination. So while waiting for the rest to join in our live conference, kamusta kayo? Yan, ano mga activities natin dyan ngayon? Sana yung mga activities natin ngayon okay lang, hindi masyadong pressure tayo sa ating mga responsibilities araw-araw. Ang daming mga responsibilities, lalong-lalo na pag yung makita na natin itong mga spiritual responsibilities natin, yung lawak ng mga activities na sana magagawa rin natin, and then that will give us satisfaction of our soul. That is divine illumination, helping the healing of life and nature. In what way? So in way of enlightenment. So whenever the time we have problems in our physical body, as we know that we cannot complete the healing of our physical body, we're just all relying on material things, and then we need the spiritual foundation, and then feeding up spiritual energies for the cells, the entire cell of the physical body, so that we have substantive energy and we can increase the energy of our physical body, the energy of our light body, because we have the energy of the light body, and then the soul is a light body in the physical body. So if we can feed up substantive energy for the light body of the soul within the physical body and also the outside the physical body, so we will become stronger, so we can play spiritual martial arts. So all the light workers in the planet can play spiritual martial arts because they are in the advocacy of helping the healing of life and nature. And then the answer for that, not necessarily, not all the live conference. Okay, Juan, ano may magkatawag? Okay, sige. So let's continue. Okay, so not all the light workers can play spiritual martial arts, and as I'm saying that, who will survive in the actual propagation of the light working activities? And then I'm saying that people who are developing their spiritual foundation. Knowledge is different from spiritual foundation. That's already part of our spiritual foundation. We have the knowledge, because the lesson will center on the development of your wisdom, and wisdom is that's power of the divine. It cannot be taught by someone in the human sector. It can be taught only by the heavens. So if we are going to develop our wisdom, we must activate our divine connection with the Most High. And that's why the significant lesson to realize the presence and our divine connections with the angels of the Most High, because the angels of the Most High are the protectors of life. They are the protectors of life, the savior of life, the savior of the planet, the savior of the galaxy, and the savior of bigger formation of lives. So that's how important it is. That's how also important that we are going to enhance our conscious astral journey, the very foundation of our spiritual study. We must enhance our foundation of spiritual study by enhancing our conscious astral journey. And with that, there is expansion of our spiritual awareness, and we can see the bigger picture of our divine connection. When talking about knowing thyself, know yourself, know thyself. And we will imagine that, of course, we know ourselves, we know ourselves. Because what we feel deep within is we are following what we feel in the heart. We are following our hearts. And that's why we have imaginations that we know who we are, what we are. And I'm talking about the deeper meaning of spiritual understanding we're in. The spiritual understanding is we are inclined to know more about the face of wisdom. What's the real face of wisdom? Because in seeking the kingdom of God, we cannot find the kingdom of God if we only have knowledge. In fact, that's the veiling of our spiritual understanding. There's so much knowledge that we have because different discipline. The physical body is different discipline. When we have good health, that's because we balance our diet and everything needed in the physical body, vitamins, minerals, and all the vitamins, nutrients, minerals, we feed up the physical body. We feed up our physical body with substantive energy from the food that we eat in the surrounding. We are extracting energies from Divine Mother Nature. So we have our rooting in the Divine Mother Nature. So that's why we are existing life in the mortal physical world, because of our very rooting in the Divine Mother Nature. And then the Divine Mother Nature is very broad in meaning. And there is vital essence of nature, wherein the vital essence of nature, the Divine Mother Nature, would have the subjective plane, would have the subjective phase wherein it cannot be seen by the human naked eyes. It can only be seen with your heavenly eye. And then I'm talking about what's heavenly eye? And that's your third eye. It's commonly referred to the third eye. It's one of your psychic centers, one of your energy centers in your physical body, your mind eye or heavenly eye. And that's why if you are going to close your eyes, and basically if you're practicing your spiritual martial arts, you can see the screen of your you can see the screen. In your screen, there are visions that will appear in your screen because you are enhancing your heavenly eye. And then if you are going to play with spiritual martial arts because you are having actual engagement with energy versus energy, because of there are practitioners and there are actually happening engagement of energy, spiritual combat, which will happen also basically in the mental level and then the spiritual level. And when you are going to close your eyes, and then you are perceiving the subjective part of nature, and we are connecting your consciousness with the spiritual plane. And then if you are having your clarity of your vision and your activity divine connection, then you can see what's going on and you can perceive the energies lingering in your surroundings, the energies trying to connect with you, and even up to the point of overcoming or suppressing the negative energies trying to attack you within. So that's also the advantage of knowing, having spiritual awareness. You know what are the energies lingering in your surroundings, and then you can play spiritual martial arts. And then if without spiritual awareness and you are working for your light working activities, and without enhancement of spiritual awareness, you are not aware of the energies working in your surroundings, and you are not aware there are already negative energies trying to topple you down. That's also my reason I'm encouraging everyone in the practice of energy healing. Do not do energy healing when you're not having your self-protection. I'm talking about self-protection, spiritual protection. And because there are so many people already victims of negative energy contaminations or victims of negative psychic attacks because of their practice of divine healing or energy healing, wherein they really do not know that the reason why they are getting sick or they were experiencing difficulties of their health because of the negative energy contaminations. So that's the very reason why we have to be aware of energies. So if we are aware of the energies, then we will know how to protect ourselves. And if we are not aware, we're just like walking and kumpiyansa lang, and we do not know that there are already there dangerous point of our journey wherein we do not know because we don't have that kind of realization, we don't have that kind of spiritual awareness. So if we have the spiritual awareness, then we can perceive that there are already dangerous and then we have to do something. And if we are walking in the road and then yung mga signal ninyo are activating, then you know that there are dangers waiting, just like what we are doing right now in this live conference. Yung signal nagsasabi yung signal, yeah, that's the energy is working. Yung may mga nag-antay-antay lang na mga negative psychic attackers, and then they're observing as well anywhere, and not just only here and even there somewhere. Only the things that everyone connecting in this live conference, we are connecting with spiritual energy stations of the Supreme Master of Heaven, Supreme Super Light Angels. So yan will afford you absolute protections against negative psychic attacks. So hindi ka matamaan ng mga negative energies. In fact, yung program of the shielding is to return back the negative energies to the sender. So practice it. That's spiritual martial arts. When you're going to practice your martial arts in the physical, for example, physical side, and then you have to develop your reflexes and you have to develop your body, and then you can play your martial arts. And then the light working activities against the negative vibrations trying to attack, and how they are going to attack the negative energies. They are going to attack to ruin your heart, to ruin your mind. So that's why people are suffering so much depression. There are people that cannot really avoid depressions. Why? Because of the negative energies lingering in the surroundings and without them knowing. That's the very reason why they suffered energy imbalance. In the first place, they do not know that that's energy imbalance because they are not having the education of energy healing. And that's why we are going to share the lessons of energy healing, so we can help our brothers and sisters in the entire planet. And there are more things that we should know about mysterious lights manifesting the skies. And the answer for that is your actual exercise of the holistic art, practicing and learning Art of Life 172. Okay, so welcome everyone in this live conference. And joining right now is Miriam Hira.
Maayong hapon, Pilipinas. Maayong hapon po, Sir GM. I feel good to be here again today and early joining po. Live in Toronto, Ontario. Watching will join the healing po.
Yes, Mariam, nindot kayo niaka karon. Join ka sa ato ang Descend Energy Healing karon ug panaghiskot-hiskot sa mga ekspertanong mga butang ni ato karong live conference. Mayang adlaw nimo diha ug sa tanan nato mga kaigsuonan nga kaigalaan nga naa karon diha sa Ontario, Canada. More power. And also regards sa imong pamilya dito sa Hindang Leyte, more power sa kanilang tanan. Oh, we are going to begin our Descend Energy Healing in less than an hour from now. So before doing the energy healing, let's just more talking about the secret of life, mysterious lights manifesting the skies. Karon daghan kayong mga tao, manang ibulong sila kayo ning mga UFO. UFO may tawag ana. O niya daghan siya kayong mga theories about UFO. And ang ato karong kalihukan ana gyud ang kalihukan nato kada adlaw makita ta naagi na sila, makikita natin sila diyan sa langit, lalo na pag mag-art of life. And even people who are not practicing lessons of art of life, they could also see the presence of mysterious lights. Ang mga kaibahan lang, itong kaibahan, ang mga tao na maghahanap ng mga sightings of the unidentified flying objects, and then they have to look at it anywhere and without definite time. Ang malaking kaibahan, if you're in the practice of the exercise that we're talking, you know what the precise time the mysterious lights will appear in the skies, and they are actually not a UFO. And then for the sake also of the people describing UFO, and then we can understand the UFO and much more if we get to know, or we get to know more about different incarnation of mysterious lights manifesting in the skies. So we are going to share to the brothers and sisters holistic art, an art that can put you aligned with the higher and the highest consciousness of the advanced universe. So we'll just describe it, advanced universe. And the divine words are really vital in your basic activation. The divine words are really vital in your basic activation, in your fundamental of spiritual martial arts. Everything is within the principle of spiritual martial arts. When you are going to survive the trials of your life, you are going to topple down all the trials, solving the problems, and anything pertaining to your art of survival. That's spiritual martial arts. So the meaning of spiritual martial arts is broad, and it's really a code of life. The application of the heart wisdom, the application of the wisdom, so basically practicing to become wise, to become sage, and also the application of the second foundation that we are going to learn, our connectivity with nature, how we are going to learn naturalness. So putting up yourself in the actual practice of angels contacts and connection, and practicing it every day as your daily exercise, and also as your part of the holistic art, without you even intending yourself, that you can develop your spiritual foundation by practicing Art of Life 172. It's not your purpose that you are going to develop your spiritual foundation. All I want is to develop my body. I want to have a healthy body. So I will practice my breathing. I will practice my flexibility of the muscles. I will practice my entire body. I will do my exercise. Art of Life 172 in the soft movement, and that's internal system. And then as you go forward, then you will really develop your flexibility in the muscles. You can control so much well control of your breathing, and then the time that you can control your breathing, then if you have energy imbalance, for example, you are suffering nervous breakdown. Nervous breakdown is a sort of energy imbalance, and wherein that you cannot really relax your muscles, you cannot really relax your body, your brain, because of the nervous breakdown. Nervous, and then if you have nervous, for example, your palpitate very strong and abnormal palpitation. So with that, kuyawan ka, ano kanang digil ko ka relax. Kung una-una, mula ka yun, bisag mo relax ko. And then I want to sleep, I cannot sleep because my mind will go outside and it will never relax. That's because there is energy imbalance. Or if it is not energy imbalance, the way we describe energy contamination or energy imbalance, that's something really manipulated by negative psychic attack. So how are you going to heal your problems of that kind of problem? So you have to do something. You have to do your Art of Life 172 or exercise. So your fundamental of your healing is actually natural healing, practicing good exercise that will balance and harmonize your energy body in your physical body, and your physical body as well. The very foundation of the physical body, every cell has its energy, vital force. So when you are going to harness it, you are harnessing the balance of your energy in the entire system of your physical body. And with that, you can heal naturally the problems of energy imbalance in your body. Ang daming mga tao, marami silang problema sa energy nila, hindi nila nalaman na kasi wala silang research about energy healing. Na the very reason why they cannot stop their worries, na mayroon silang mga nervous breakdown, yung mga nervous anxiety nila, depressions, and then trying to solve the problem, depression, and the stress, and all these kinds of problems in this category, and then they are failure. Why? Because they cannot really relax, because the very cause of the problem is the energy imbalance, either caused by energy contamination, negative energy contamination, or caused by the negative psychic attacks, or caused by the hindi sila nakamatch up sa malakas na energies working in the surroundings. In this case also, there are many situations wherein that situation or situations will cause energy imbalance. Just like, for example, ito in the case of people having psychic abilities. Yung psychic abilities, we'll just consider it generalized meaning, psychic abilities. If you are clairvoyant, then you can capture by telepathy, you can capture by psychometric finger, or by vision, and then you're an empath, and so long as within the meaning of psychic ability. So, and then for example, malakas ka sa capturing ng mga visions, and then you can see elementals, you can see spirits, wherein basically the common people cannot see spirits. They could not see elementals or souls. And then mayroong mga tao open ang mga third eye nila, then they can see souls. They can see elementals or mga fairies, mga diwindi, yung mga lahat. And then they are afraid because no one is guiding them how they are going to develop their psychic abilities, and they believe that once they have that abilities, it's really dangerous, and they wouldn't like to have that kind of potential. And it is really dangerous if you can develop your psychic ability, if you can really develop your third eye. And then I'm saying that it's not really dangerous, and in fact that you are always safe. You are safety if you can enhance your inner instinct. And if you're not enhanced with your inner instinct, you are not safety. Definitely by this time that energies are really working in the surroundings, there are so much negative energy, there are so much the reason why we are not safe when we have that kind of energy wherein we cannot control our energy because of various ways, various reasons. Ano yung mga reasons? Isa sa mga reasons, itong mga tao na maliwanag itong mga katawan na walang mga enhancement, at saka they cannot really hide their energy body. You cannot hide your energy body from the experts. At saka itong mga experts different sources. Mayroong mga expert na mga tao kagaya natin, and we are practicing energy healing, divine healing. Okay lang sa atin kaya we are in the propagation of a holistic art, helping the healing of life and nature, and the very mission is to protect the treasures of light, and life itself is the treasure of light. So we are not going to commit any of the acts that will ruin life, even though mayroong mga energy na talagang magtulak sa atin na gagawin natin yan. Hindi natin gagawin yan, kasi we are working for our highest foundation of life, and which is arranging our life's final ascension into higher dimension. In religious term, we are working for our eternal salvation of life. Therefore, we are not going to commit any of the acts to ruin life. So, but what about the other discipline? The other discipline that they could see, mailaw na mailaw yung katawan na yan. Talagang magandang gagawing disipulo yan. Kasi mailaw na mailaw, at saka pag magkataon na ma-develop yung energies ng yung klaseng energies na yan, malaking magagawa yan. So that's why. And then how they are going to do it, so they can immediately alter or induce energies to connect with someone actually who are actually someone who does not have that kind of familiarization of this energy that actually there natural in there or in his body. So that's really dangerous kasi maging victim ka ng negative energy contaminations or maging victim ka ng influence ng energies na hindi mo talaga alam. So that's the reason why it's really difficult if you are not enhanced with your inner instinct. Marami mga tao victim sila ng mga ganyang mga pangyayari, victims of negative energies, negative psychic attacks, because they are not aware of that, and they believe that when they can see elementals, see fevers because their third eye are open, and then their third eyes are open, then they have to close it kasi takot sila. Enhance it because that's the only way. I'm saying the only way you can protect yourself from the harm of the negative energies. The meaning of enhancement, everything will be answered when it comes to the needs of your soul. Because when it comes to the enhancement of your inner instincts, you have to resort into the development of your spiritual side. And if you are going to apply the modality of the holistic art of Dogokan, you are going to practice the 7 steps of inner cultivation, the 7 steps of inner discovery or spiritual growth. And that's why you can facilitate your enhancement of your abilities, inner instincts. So there is always advantage if you are going to develop your inner instincts. For example, energy. Malakas na malakas yung energy sa katawan. Can you suppress the activation of your energies in your physical body if that is really your nature of the soul within the physical body and outside the physical body? The answer for that is absolutely not. You cannot really suppress the real nature of your soul within. You can be only suffering blinding ignorance and many other human weaknesses, and in consequence with that kind of effort or with such effort to suppress your divine instinct is energy imbalance. Okay, so that's it. That's one of the reasons, maraming mga reasons na maging negative yung consequence sa buhay natin if we are not going to enhance our divine connection with the most infinite. And it's time to begin learning the holistic art by this time. So before we are going to continue, welcome in this live conference, and yes, Mrs. from Divina Robbins Blaine.
Are they aliens?
Divina Robbins Blaine.
Are they aliens?
Are they aliens? Who are aliens? Are they aliens?
Mysterious lights.
Mysterious lights. Okay, so they are not aliens. I'm saying that they are angels of the Most High, angels of the Supreme Light, wherein they are not aliens because when talking about aliens, they could be like us, mortal beings in the universe. And then we are talking about lives wherein beyond the meaning of the aliens. Okay, that's it. And more power. And yes, more of from Divina Robbins Blaine.
What can you say with the channeling of many groups that extraterrestrials or higher beings is here to help the humanity on the process of ascension?
Yes, they are really common of the channelers talking about extraterrestrial beings and referring to the UFOs. What I could say, they are doing their life service as well, because that would help the people to get to know more about deeper research pertaining to the mysterious lights manifesting the skies. Because even myself, for me, if people are talking about there are UFOs there in the skies manifesting, and this really mysterious lights, and then it will come up to my mind that I have to get to know more about these mysterious lights. So this is really eye-opening by this time, and that there are data so we can begin our inner discovery. So I would say that they are partaking as well their light mission and trying to help the healing of life, trying to help the divine illumination of the people in the entire planet. So that's why here in the What's a Divine Revelation, we're talking about lessons that will supplement of what is lacking in the revelation of mysterious lights manifesting the skies, talking about extraterrestrial beings. And then let's begin with our experiment. Let's begin with our inner discovery by opening up the windows of the heavens deep within our hearts, our minds, the windows of the heavens into the kingdom of God in the physical body. Then all the things shall come to follow, all the rest needed for our soul awakening or spiritual awakening. So more power to you, Divina Revenge Plane. And also joining with us right now, yes, Aligang Nars Fire.
Maayong hapon, SGMPS 172, watching from Manila chapter.
Yes, mayang hapon kanimo, Haliging Nars Fire. More power og regards sa lahat nating mga kasamahan, mga brothers sa Manila. More power. And also joining with us, palihog ba siya?
Erwin Isaac Vega Villamor, maayong hapon.
Yes, Villamor, mayong hapon kanimo. More power. And also Igmat Jimesa Restauro. Message from Igmat Jimesa Restauro.
Yes, that's true, SGM. My inner abilities were enhanced because of the training and practice of the Art of Life 172, and it has advantage on my healing sessions with my clients and patients because energies developed help me to recognize the patient's illness. My healing energy helps a lot on the treatment of the patient's energy imbalance. Thank you for everything we had learned and for making us understand life and its deeper meaning. Purpose of life's existence is to get back and reunite with the ultimate source.
More power to you, Igmat Jimesa Restauro. And it's important we can enhance our inner instincts. Everyone has divine inner instinct, and unless your divine inner instinct, and that's expansion of spiritual awareness, bagaman pag mag-develop tayo ng psychic ability, and we think that we can really develop psychic ability, and we read the books and we listen with the lectures, and then after listening and reading the lectures, reading the book and listening the lectures, and we believe that we can develop our psychic ability. And then I'm saying that you have to do your actual practical lesson, because the way to do it is to activate your divine connection, kasi grow ng soul realization yan. That's the development of the soul. So definitely it will come to you naturally when you are going to enhance your divine connection, and you are enhancing your divine connection as you are growing into a bigger light, and then yung psychic abilities will come in kasi you are growing into the bigger light. Therefore yung psychic ability is the level of the soul. If you are having that kind of ability, you cannot suppress that kind of ability, because that is you. You are what you are. That is you in the spiritual side, and you cannot suppress yourself not to shine with the light of the divine radiance of the most infinite, because the way you are doing that, you are going against the will of heaven. And that's the very reason why life suffer in the planet, going against the will of heaven, because the will of heaven is to grow, that you can grow into a bigger light. And if without growing into a bigger light, then how are you going to survive against the trials of life in this trickier world that we live? So it means to say we don't have any other option except to grow. As the universe is growing, as the entire cosmos is growing, and then we are not growing, we are reducing, deteriorating our energies, deteriorating our understanding, because of the so much blinding ignorance, for example. And then that's why the lessons that we are going to practice in the holistic art of the Dugukan is responding to the inner calling deep within us, because that inner calling is the very calling of our soul, that we can align our awareness, our consciousness to the very reason why we are here. And that's the reason that we should follow the divine path of our lives to ascend life in the higher dimension. Therefore, we need to grow into a bigger light. And if we cannot do that, and that's actually following the art of distraction, is that the will of heaven that we will suffer life in this planet. It's the will of heaven that we will grow into bigger light, so we can understand that everything happening in the entire planet is just part of the order of reality. It's quietly normal. Only the things that we do not understand, and we perceive it, this is not normal. It's really bad lucks or good lucks, because we do not understand the light of wisdom, how the force of spirit of the Supreme Infinite will work out in our lives, how we are going to work with the light of wisdom, following the will of heaven. And in the first place, to take good care of the physical body, because the physical body will be really needed in our ascension in the higher dimension. Without the physical body, there's no option really to ascend life into the supreme governance of the infinite cosmic family of light. I'm talking about into the supreme heaven. So if we're talking about hell, limbo, purgatorio, and then that's reality of the multi-dimensional level of existence. So that's why it's actually a thing that weird, but it's really true. If I'm a soul, then I am there in the cemetery, then I do not like cemetery, because there are actually powers in the ingana. Mayroong mga power dyan sa ganyang mga places, and then anong klaseng power yan? So if you are familiar, then yung mga tao gusto sila maging healers, and then magtahas na sila sa Cebuana version, magtahas siya. Ando dito sa cemetery alas 12 ka sa gabi pila ka gabi tulo lang o di tulo, pito o di pito, siyam, depende pila ka gabi then ma-overcome nimo imong kahadlok dito sa pag-ato nimo dito sa cemetery, hamukon ka dito sa mga kalag, kasi dunay power dominion diha nga gi-assign. That's because order of reality. And then mahuman ka sa imong tahas, and then mayingon dayon ang ministro diha sa dominion sa diha nga particular nga area. Mayingon sila nga, sige, kada si Pulano kay nakahuman sa siyang tahas nga 7 ka adlaw mo diri na overcome niya ang kadlok, tagaan di sila og kaluluwa na ikaw kaluluwa, kasi sa buhay ka pa marami kang mga ginagawa na mga violence against life na mga crimes, and then you have to serve something. Yan purgatorio, yan equivalent, or limbo. Sige, paano doon para kasi 7 gabi man ang tao na yan na nagserbisyo dire, nagtahas diha. So tagaan din ka dito 7 ka kalag, manambal ka din, ipanambal mo ang imuhang mga guide, mga kalag gisugo dito sa ministro sa kaning gituan nimo para makaserbisyo po ng klaseng mga kalag. So that's how they are going to serve also their further experience of life, to attain the lessons of soul purification. That's everything is realization of the soul. And that's why hindi alam lang ng mga tao na ganyan ang actuality of the multi-dimensional level of existence. So that's my reason why enhance yourself in the conscious astral journey, and know something about your life's connectivity, and then the real nature of the soul within, and also not within, outside. Kasi sa ilalim ng katawan, kaluluwa, sa labas ng katawan, kaluluwa. And the first thing that we know in our lives, that the soul is within the physical body. And yes, that's precisely known. And once we grow up into bigger light, so bigger realization as well. So we will realize and we can see that the physical body is within the territory of the soul. Therefore, the physical body is within the soul. So, what we are, who are we? Sino ba talaga tayo? Sino ba talaga ikaw dyan? So, ikaw kaluluwa. Kaluluwa ng dyan sa katawan mo. If you are in your physical body, and if you're not in your physical body, kaluluwa doon sa light body mo, in the astral body. So there's are the things that will add to the enhancement of our spiritual awareness, and as we go forward in arranging our lives, final ascension into higher dimension, let's get to know mysterious lights manifesting the skies, the supreme superlight angels, by doing Art of Life 172. Okay, so joining with us right now, Madam Cheryl Quijano, and Mrs. from Madam Cheryl.
Good afternoon, SGMPS 172. Watching lively in Gururdu, Cebu City chapter. Attending my patient right now. Thankful for the divine support and divine connection we receive always from you, SGM.
More power to you, Madam Cheryl. Always in our oneness with all the stars. Divina Rabbi explain.
Is there a shortcut way to attain what you said, ascension? Like in times of death, where do our souls go? Is it not what ascension mean, life after death?
A really nice question from you, Divina Rabbi explain. When we die, it's not really actual ascension of life in the higher dimension. It's going into the multi-dimensional level of existence. Is astral dimension. It's not the ascension that we're talking. And then the shortcut, definitely there is shortcut technique, because any art would be having the secret. And then the shortcut, for example, talking of ascension into higher dimension, first we have to be clear that the process of birthing and dying, we are going to be born in the physical world or we are going to be born in the astral world, is not ascension. It's the process of purifying, refreshing the soul. So the soul will undergo actual transformation, physical into light body into the physical. So it's not real ascension. It's process of transformation, by the way, in that level of realization. So birthing and dying in the physical body. When I die, for example, in the physical body, I will be born in the astral world. When I die in the astral world, I will be born in the physical world with the physical body. And there is also an instance that the soul will die without the physical body to get back, and that's why it's already included in the lessons of the book 2. I explained how the soul can get back, or where the soul will go if in case the soul will die in the astral body without the physical body to get back. And that's something that we have to know about that lesson in life. So, and then the shortcut is definitely there is the shortcut. And then for the question of you, Divina Rabbi Blaine, is there a shortcut? Yes, there is the shortcut. And what's the shortcut? And then we can talk about the shortcut when we begin our lessons of advanced spiritual study. Definitely there is the shortcut. So that's why people are talking about heavens, and then the kingdom of God is within us. Definitely the kingdom is within. And then up to the realization of where is the within us, and then that's something we have to apply wisdom, so we will realize what's the meaning of within us, and then what's the meaning of the within. So the cosmos is vast, and the reality of the cosmos is we cannot satisfy the soul's inquiry about the reality of everything in the cosmos, because it's a never-ending process of inner discovery, therefore a never-ending process as well of soul realization. And then to give simple or simpler, or the simplification of our understanding about soul realization, then we're giving the foundations of this soul realization. First realization that we are going to achieve is our soul realization in the multi-dimensional level of existence, so that we will be enlightened. We can understand that this is the formation of everything that we have, and this is our divine connections. And then we cannot only say the word and we believe that we are already learning these lessons of life, because we can talk anything or imagine anything, but not necessarily that we can really do it. When we are going to say everything in the planet is illusion, and then yes, it is illusion, because that's what we perceive with the time we are performing our meditation. But once we can get back in our physical state, and then we will realize that it's not illusion, it's reality. And how we are going to overcome this illusion? It's only by the transformation of our physical body and light body we're in. That light body is the vehicle of the soul in the astral formation into advanced elemental foundation. And with that, that's the second soul realization. We are transforming into the actuality of advanced elemental foundation. Advanced elemental foundation, with this way, put it in this way. When I want to travel somewhere in your country from here, and then I need to ride an airplane, I need to take the airplane to bring me there in your place. And then advanced elemental foundation, when I want to visit you there, and then in just a split of, in just a blink of an eye, or faster than the speed of thought, then I will be there. I will already be there, right in your place. I would reach right away. That's teleportation. So I can travel without the use of the speed because I am an advanced elemental being. So that's the second realization. And then all the rest two are supreme. Why? Because super light body, supreme super light body, these are the level of the angels. We're talking immortals by nature. It means to say that these are the things that we should realize in the process of our ascension into higher dimension. Then thus the soul would have chance to transform into advanced elemental foundation without the physical body. Definitely, it cannot. It cannot be able to transform into advanced elemental foundation without the ingredients of the higher elements. So the higher elements will transform. So that's why when you are going to talk more about 666 or Lubong Manunukob, Dragong Manunukob, or 666 or Satan or Antichrist in the coming days of the near end of time, wherein everybody will be controlled anang 666, may mong maulipon sa 666. And then how are you going to discern it 666? Because og 666 itato na si mong agtang tagaan kag millions, tagaan kag dahang privilege, then we will be the one to volunteer. Kitay maguna kay superficial ra mangguna. But it about 666 that will destroy your book of life within, i-ruin ang imuhang process of the transformation to transform your physical body into advanced elemental foundation. And then that's something difficult, something very dangerous, because it can really kill your soul. And that's the meaning of the 666 carbon life foundation, meaning tao nga dunay superpower and would have that kind of ability to kill the soul. So if there is someone, humans that can kill the soul, definitely there is someone human that can kill the soul. And that's why we believe at this time that by this time the soul cannot be seen. And then that's quietly wrong. Why? Because you can really see the soul. You look at my face, I'm a soul. Then if you are going to appear there in the screen, then you are a soul. You look at yourself in the mirror, you are a soul. You are a soul in the physical body. And then if you are in your life body, you are still a soul. So is there someone that can see the soul in the physical body? Therefore you can see really the soul, because you can see yourself in the light body when you do your astral travel. And in fact, if you're clairvoyant, then your third eye will open, and then you can see soul, and you can even talk to the soul. So the soul is mortal and it's visible, really visible at certain point of your enhancement of your inner instincts. So these are the lessons of life that we are going to realize, and then we are not left behind of our ascension into higher dimension, because we are in the balance of the expansion of spiritual energies, spiritual awareness, the planetary ascension. This is the thing that we should realize. And to all also the brothers and sisters looking for the truth of eternal light of the Supreme Infinite, the things that we're talking now is heading into the path, heading into the city of the Supreme Infinite. That's why I'm saying that if we want to look for the final ascension of life, we are going to ascend life into higher dimension, and then the answer for that is, let's first walk with me in the ring of the sun. So we are going to walk together into the core of the sun. And then where's the shortcut? What's the shortcut? Again, we are going to talk about heaven in the skies. Heaven where the birds will fly and all airborne technologies will hover, and then thus atmosphere. And then heavens and the heavenly bodies. And the third kind of heaven also described in the Bible is heaven wherein the infinite God dwell together with his powerful angels. And that kind of heaven is difficult to find. That's why it's just being mentioned there that the kingdom of heaven is within you. It's not in the heavenly bodies. It's not there where the birds and the airborne technologies will fly. It's not there in the extraterrestrial planes. Just because the heaven that we're talking is heaven where the Lord God of heaven dwells together with his powerful angels. And how are we going to find that kind of heaven? It's knowing by the light of the infinite truth. It's really knowing the light of infinite truth wherein you can see that kind of heaven. And without doing that, there's no way that we can find the heavens. So today is really good energy. The presence of the Supreme Master's signature in the skies, the rainbow, yes, there. I'll let you see the rainbow. Pakita sa rainbow ang mga kaigsunan na to, because that's the signature of the heavens. Anyway, there's rainbow there in the skies. Ayaw na lang, kaya magubuan, mapaong noon niya na. And then, you can perceive, you can connect. That's the signature of the Supreme Master of Heaven. And I'm saying that whenever the time you realize your function as a foundation star, then 8 billion people around the world, there are actually the souls that will really need you, because there are things that people cannot really do. And what are these things? The divine activation within. And you can do it because you are a star seed that grew into a foundation star. And the people, brothers and sisters, will need your presence. So you can tell them, you can teach them how to walk into the core of the sun. So it's beautiful if you can connect with the angels of the Supreme Light, and you will get to know more about of your divine connection with the angels of the Most High. And that's why really nice. And then the shortcut for the ascension is actually you walk into the core of the sun and go to heaven. Do not wait for the final judgment, because the final judgment is we have to wait for the time. And if you are deciding yourself that you walk into the final ascension of your life into higher dimension, then you go ahead, and that's the shortcut. And how you are going to do that? You look for the portals, you're going into the heavens, and then there you can do it. And then there is the precise lesson for that. And are there evidences or even a single evidence that will prove that that can be done by the mortals to go to the heavens without undergoing into the process of death or process of birthing and dying? As I'm saying, that it's not birthing and passing away of the physical body, which is the precise ladder of ascension into higher dimension. It's the transformation of your physical body to transform into higher vibrational frequency. And after transforming your physical body into higher vibrational frequency, and then you will go to heaven. You will enter into the kingdom of heaven. Your brothers and sisters here, they are connecting the rainbow bridge of light, and that's the signature of the Supreme Master. Anyway, I'll let you see. Relax ako, minam ko gamay. You then spare your time to watch the rainbow. That's the signature of the Supreme Master. Okay, so balik ko. Okay, relax ako, then I'll be get back. I will get back
Kini lang dyan.
Sige, pakita nga. And once you can see the rainbow, connect, and that's the signature of the Supreme Master of Heaven. More often, it will appear during their activities of spiritual martial arts working for the activation of the entire planet. Violet. Ayan sila, makunik sila. Pakunik ka sila. Makunik.
Two beautiful rainbows. This is above our sight. There is the shrine, and this is our training center. Above is the spiritual energy station. If you could feel a very cold and strong spiritual energy right now, you can connect.
Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so that's it. And the rainbow is a beautiful rainbow. And whenever people will ask yourself, we are going to ask ourselves, and then we would say, where is our home? And your home is over the rainbow. And the rainbow of the signature of the Supreme Master of Heaven, Supreme Superlight Angels. And that's divine connection. There is actually ongoing activation by this time. And then the activation is in the form of spiritual martial arts. So receive, align, and adapt. And that's the thing that we're talking. And then people will need divine guidance. Everybody needs divine guidance. And how are we going to follow divine guidance? How are we going to follow divine guidance? It's by listening deep within. Deep within there is the voice of wisdom. And understanding the voice of wisdom deep within is aligning your consciousness with the heart of divine Mother Nature, with the heart of the Supreme Infinite. So it's walking into the core of the sun and understanding the real nature of your soul, basically. So understanding the real nature of the soul, and there's a blessing right now, the blessings of the Supreme Infinite Heaven. So keep up the vigor of your spirit and enhance your art of life 172. As you go forward in your enhancement of your divine connection with the most infinite, with the supreme infinite, and then you will be guided always in your journey of life, in your works into the eternal salvation of life, and participating in the light service working activities in the entire planet. This time we can ask ourselves, how are we going to help our brothers and sisters? They are as well saved because they know the truth that we know as well. And then if without doing as well, or doing the light service, participating in the light service, and we are not going to apply wisdom, and then we just know the truth and we do nothing about it, it's something like also very useless in our part if we do not do something, because we're just only succumb with so much responsibility and we do not do something for the very merit of our salvation, for the very merit of our ascension of life into higher dimension. And if you look at the tree in my back at the here, right here at the back, and that tree is mansionitas na siya. Gamay pa yun kaya na siya sa una. And then I was not thinking that it will grow into that kind of ingana na siya kadako. Manang I decided na diri may mag live broadcast kay nakita na ko ang mansionitas niya gamay kaayo. In fact, is smaller than the finger. Ingana siya kagamay karon ni dako na siya. So just imagine, we are starseed. You are starseed. From a small tree, you will grow up into bigger tree. From a seed, you will grow into a small seedling, and then after the seedling, you grow up into a bigger tree, and you will bear fruits. So the same, in the belief, we are going to feed up substantive energy for the belief, and then belief will grow up from a seedling. It will grow up into a tree. From belief, it will grow up into soul realization, and then from soul realization, it will grow up into ascension of life into higher dimension. And that's the lesson of life. The lesson of life that we are going to grow into a foundation star. So we are going to grow our belief into faith, and then the faith into soul realization, and then after soul realization, actual final ascension into higher dimension. And that's the way how we are going to share the lessons of life to their friends, their brothers and sisters anywhere in the world. And as we go forward in our endeavor towards ascension of life into higher dimension, we cannot really escape the principle of spiritual martial arts. Nobody is able to escape the principle of spiritual martial arts. Even the insects. The insects, the spider would be eaten by the birds. They are very strong. And then for bigger lives, they could be the food for bigger lives. And then that's a lesson of life that we can get lessons from the nature. Against all the trials of life in this coming time, as we go forward as order of the reality of the multi-dimensional level of existence, people will experience different trials of time. And that's why, how are we going to survive the trials of time against the negative energies, the tribulations, gutom, sakit, kamatay? Why there are kinds of trials like that? Gutom, sakit, at saka death or kamatay in Cebuano term is that is kamatayon. Just look at in this time, there is pandemic. So gutom kasi nag-shutdown ang ating mga trabaho, nag-shutdown rin. So wala tayong trabaho, so wala tayong income, so gutom. Sakit kasi mayroong virus. And then kamatay kasi walang gamot ang virus. So thus the trials of time, people will experience trials of time, gutom, sakit, kamatay. And then the story about the things that shall be coming, the tribulation of time, the tribulations of the lives of the people in this coming time, actually is not false. It's really happening right now. Because people are experiencing gutom, sakit, kamatay. And then if you are going to look at the story and narrated there in the Bible, the prophecy, and then the tribulation, for example, and then if you are going to apply the principle written in the Holy Bible, and then the tribulation would comprise, it would comprise 3.5 years. So, gutom, sakit, kamatay. So we can expect that if this is actually the situation we're in, this is really the tribulation we're in, described in the Bible, for example, and then this would consist 3.5 years. And then what about the message of the What's a Divine Revelation? We are going to talk in the What's a Divine Revelation, because the lessons of the What's a Divine Revelation, that's private revelation of the Supreme Master, Supreme Superlight Angels, and then that will say we will say in the religious term, private revelation authored by the Holy Spirit. And then I would say that this is actually the higher level, the wave of energy we're in, part of the order of reality we're in. People will undergo further and deeper process of purification. So actual lessons of happening event in the entire planet is the process of the purification of the lives in the multi or in the physical world. So the Bible is, in the religious term, is being described tribulation. And then what about the Great Tribulation? The Great Tribulation would comprise the Third World War, thermonuclear. And it's actually part of the war between the evil and the good and the evil. And then who are the evils and who are the good? And things that we cannot judge. Why? Because there are deeper story about that. And then as people will say, there is no war. In our version, there could be really no war. Because why? Because we do not like war. And then what about the higher level? So the war actually happening is in the higher level, in the spiritual side. So there is no war in our heart if we understand how we are going to create the giant waves of positive energies and helping the healing of life and nature, and how we are going to manifest a wonderful world to live in spite of all the chaos, in spite of all the trials happening in our surroundings, in spite of in the middle of the war, and then we can have peace and harmony, and this is a paradise. And then if we are there inside in our beautiful mansion, and there without peace and harmony, there's no inner stillness within, we are experiencing our life, and then our souls really is suffering deep within, no inner stillness. That's hell. That's worse than war. Why? Because we cannot rest our soul within. And that's the problems of the world. The problems of the world is we cannot satisfy the very needs of our soul. And then if we begin to realize that we are going to satisfy the needs of our soul, and then we can begin to manifest the wonderful world, even in the middle of war. So by this time it's war of blinding ignorance and many other human weaknesses. That's the truth. And then how are we going to overcome our enemies? Again, we don't have any other enemy except our very own blinding ignorance and human weaknesses. All the people in the world, our brothers and our sisters, we need not to use the gun, because that's not the way how we are going to overcome our enemies. Can we kill the enemies that we have? Blinding ignorance there in our hearts, there in our mind. Can we shoot our head and shoot our heart? And then we will die. Why? Because we do not know how to topple down our very own enemies. We have to topple down the enemies, blinding ignorance and so much weakness. that we have by wisdom. By the light of the wisdom of the Most High, or the Supreme Master of Wisdom, Supreme Superlight Angels. So welcome in the bridging of divine radiance of the Supreme Master of Heaven, Supreme Superlight Angels in the watch of divine revelation. So this is our activities right now. And that is your activity right now, wherever you are in the planet. And then can we exempt ourselves from the truth of the infinite light? Never. Even we are going to choose in the art of distraction. The art of distraction is blinding ignorance and so much human weakness. Blinding ignorance and so much human weakness. And then do we have really power to overcome our trials in the planet by the divine words that we are memorizing? Yes, and it could be no as well. Why? Because there are the lessons that we have to realize in our lives. We must know ourselves, and that's the higher lesson in life. Knowing thyself. And when we know ourselves, and then that's it. We can begin to see the bigger picture of the light of the Supreme Infinite. So, welcome again in this live conference. Before we are going to begin our Descent Energy Healing, let's read first the message from our participants in this live conference. Joining with us right now, yes, Mrs. First, ni Divina, from Divina Robbins Blaine.
Kill the soul through technology. Soul is not eternal.
Yes, through technology. That's why if I'm scientist and then I could invent technology that would save the soul from that technology as well. Anyway, this really tougher topic to talk, and let's just imagine that there is technology that can kill the soul. That's the way imagination, and imagination sometimes could be true and could be not. Imagine in the battle between imagination and the will, always imagination will prevail. Imagine yourself, you are going to walk in a very tall yung tall na bridge at saka yung bridge is maliit lang. You are going to walk in small, or you are going to walk in the rope, and then the rope is at the height of 100 feet above the ground, and then the distance also of 100 feet, and then you cannot walk in the rope because you are going to imagine that once you fall you will be shattered, because it's really a higher level, and then once you fall you will die. And thus imagination will tell you that you cannot walk there because it's really it's quietly high, and once you fall you will die, shattering your bones, and not just only your bones, shattering your muscles and everything in your body, because at that height. And then you put the rope in the ground and you have to walk at it, you walk in the rope, then that can be simply done because you cannot imagine that you can fall. It means to say we can do it without the fears. And because there is fear that will tell us that once we do it and we fall, and then we cannot do it because we are being blocked by the fears that we have. So that's why always in the battle between imagination and the will, more of the time that the imagination will prevail. And this is also by this time, if we are going to imagine that we cannot do our divine mission in life because we have so many children. And that's why I remember someone I had to talk, and we were talking about spiritual foundation, and when I asked something different question, then you know the answer is very different. Daghan kay ko mga anak, sir. I have so many children. And then you just imagine the imagination is really advanced. I'm asking of different question, and then the answer, I have so many children, sir. Why is it the answer, I have so many children? Because the imagination is advancing the future. That's actually that if we are going to reply the very needs of our soul, and then we can set aside some important responsibilities for the family. And in fact, that's really wrong, because once you are going to respond for your divine callings in life, and then you are saving your family because you are guiding them into the right path of life towards final ascension into higher dimension. So that's why the rainbow bridge of light, the signature of the Supreme Master of Heaven, that is the promise of love and light that you will be saved on this coming time. So long as you are going to receive a lion and a lamb. The bridging of the divine radiance of the Supreme Master of Heaven, Supreme Triple Light Angels. And that's the signature of the Supreme Master that He gave to us and to lead us as the living witness of His promise of love and light towards the entire humanity. Okay, I'll let you see again the rainbows. Look at the rainbows so that you can receive the energy and connect to the rainbows of the Supreme Master of Heaven, Supreme Triple Light Angels. Okay. Mo-relax ako, kaminom ko. So, connect. Okay, balik din sa dire. And message from Divina Robins Blaine. So, the rainbow bridge of light, the signature of the Supreme Master of Heaven. And then, yes, of course, if you are a mechanist, and then you would say, you can give the explanation that rainbow, that's reflections coming from the sunlight and the waters and the clouds, and then you look at the skies, walay clouds kayo diha, anya. And then if you are perceiving also the divine connection, this is actually the activation of the Supreme Master Wisdom, Akarasar Supreme Superlight Angels. And then, no na ako sulti lagi ta sa mga kaigsuunan nga karon daghan kayong mga kalihukan sa mga activities sa higher nga dimension. And then, ang mga tao dili kay sila ka sugakod pa karon makasabot og kining mga pagtulunan sa mas lawom nga sitting sa spiritual nga foundation kay ang atong orientation ingani na mangyod. And then it's time to expand spiritual awareness nga makasabot-sabot ta og mga spiritual nga foundation. And that's why we are going to explain it in the scientific way, in the mystical way, because it can be really explained. And when we're talking about presence of the higher beings, presence of the angels of the supreme light, and then we have the datas and how we are going to do it. Just because the lessons are available, and then it's up to the people to do a line as well, to receive a line and the bridging of divine radiance in the Watch of Divine Revelation. So actually I'm glad that people you are connecting in this live conference, and then we are not being judgmental, because even myself I would not say that's wrong, that's right, because we are following divine guidance and we are not judgmental. The time that we are being judgmental to our brothers and our sisters, and then that's actually we are closing up the bigger opportunities to see the wider view of the light of the eternal truth. That's it. Because the infinite list of knowledge and wisdom. The infinite list of knowledge and wisdom. The mysteries is just right there in your surroundings. It's just right there in your very own eyes. So we need to wake up into the deeper light of soul realization. And I'm thinking by this time, because the brothers and sisters are few are watching, so let's begin our energy healing. We will not wait that the rest will come and they are going to connect. When few are watching, then that's there. Then the divine blessing will come. When so many are watching, and then we will wait that only few will watch, so that spiritual awareness will be applied. Okay, it's time to begin our distant energy healing, and we will do it right now. All you have to do is just to connect with my hands and open up your hearts and your mind for the bridging of the divine radiance of the Supreme Master of Heaven, Supreme Superlight Angels, and the divine healing is now going on. Connect. Now pick up your glass of water, and we'll be sending to you the blessings for that water. To make the water living water of life that can heal. It's done. And another thing, this divine connection from the Supreme Master of Wisdom, Akarastara Supreme Superlight, and just fully infinite is to enhance your divine healing connection and also your spiritual martial arts. Connect. It's done. So, atong pasalamat sa Supreme Master for the divine healing that everyone is receiving, and the divine guidance and the blessings for this live conference everyone is receiving. Thank you, Supreme Master of Heaven. And yes, Mrs. from Marivic.
Beautiful po, I saw.
Yes, Marivic. And also RR, Adelia.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, RR, good afternoon to you. And Divina Revenge Plain.
Beautiful, cold, strong energy.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful. More power, Divina, and Gethsemane. Remy Boy.
Naapod dire ang Rainbow GM. Nanugod dire ila serval nakakonek ko karon.
Yes, Remy Boy. More power.
Klaro kayo ang rainbow dire.
Yes, and kamang yan.
Daghang salamat GM.
More power, Karen. And by this time, ang inyong mga dipensya, yung mga dipensya ninyo, i-enhance yung mga dipensya ninyo kasi mayroong mga negative energies really working and mostly affected yung mga tao nga cannot understand what's your energy, what's going on, and that's why against the negative energies, radiation poisoning, chemicals poisoning, viruses, and lahat-lahat ng mga dangers of the body, dangers of the balance of peace and harmony. Yung mga negative energies ng mga i-describe lang natin ng mga black star nga formation, makakos niya ng mga bad lucks at saka mga disgrasya sa buhay. So, kailangan natin na hingin natin yung mga protection galing sa Panginoon sa may kapal through the angels, na yung mga angels nakakonek tayo sa kanila para may malakas tayo nga protection against all the negative energies and enhance your energy healing. Talagang kailangan i-enhance yung energy healing. Maraming mga tao nangangailangan ng healing ngayon at saka hindi walang kalalunas ang mga karamdaman ng mga tao kasi yung mayroong problema itong mga kaluluwa when the spirit is broken within kasi we are depressed. At saka pag may baygor lang tayo ng mga spirit natin sa ating katawan, masaya itong puso natin at saka yung we have good vibration in the mind even though in spite of the crisis, kasi mayroong crisis ang mga tao ngayon, lalo na sa mga taong wala yung mga trabaho at saka malayong malayo pa yung katapusan ng mundo at saka yung mga katapusan ng bulan pararating na ngayon, katapusan ng bulan ngayon at saka dapat maghanda na yung mga tao kasi katapusan na sa bulan. Itong katapusan ng bulan hindi maganda. Ang katapusan ng mundo is maganda kasi that's judgment and we are going to ascend. Yung mga tao nga preparing their lives for the final ascension, preparing their lives for the eternal life salvation, ready na yun sila. Ang hindi lang ready ngayon yung mga katapusan ng bulan kasi crisis ngayon, walang trabaho ang mga tao. So maski crisis ngayon, wala tayong mga trabaho, walang crisis sa spiritual practice. Ang kailangan lang natin, kailangan sa mga kaluluwa natin, kailangan sa yung ididikit natin doon sa Panginoon. Ano yung, we go back to that question, ano ba yung gawain or ano yung mga gawa na mai-present natin doon sa Panginoon? Yan, the Lord God of heaven is sitting on His throne. And then He will turn His head and look at you and will smile. Gawa yan ng galing sa puso. Ug sa Bisaya pa nga pagkasulti, timos ug tiunay nga gugma ang gikinahanglan sa Ginoo sa ragid kadako. And then is there any other or bigger than usa ka dako? There's no other bigger than usa ka dako. Manang we have nothing to worry if we don't have a job, we don't have the house kasi nasira yung bahay natin sa bagyo. Tsaka wala tayong matirahan kasi the entire planet is our home. If you look at the heavens could be our roof na natin yan, yung heavens. And then yung bed natin itong the entire surrounding. Ang laki pala ng tahanan natin. na hindi ginawa ng mga kamay ng mga tao. Kailangan lang natin ma-realize itong blessing natin na natanggap galing sa Supreme Master. Pag hindi natin ma-realize yan, yung mga worries sa kaloob-looban natin, hindi yan matanggal. Mas lalong dumami pa yan as we go forward in these coming days. Kasi yung activities of the tribulation are really going on right now. And this is the wave of the energy we have to discern. And then as we go forward, and dito ang mangyayari ngayon. Ito ang mangyayari. And if you are aligned with higher vibrational frequency, and then the more activities, and then the more you are aligned, the more you are relaxed. So hindi yan tribulation sa iyo. That's part of the order of the awakening. Or in the question of mayroon ba tayong makain or wala is not any longer a question. Mayroon ba tayong tahanan o wala is not any longer a question, because we are in the families. We are within the families of there. We are belong to the families of God. You are submitting yourself to become the member of this oneness with all the stars. So if having this oneness with all the stars, and then our families, we are being accepted by the heavens, because we are receiving and aligning the light of the Supreme Infinite. And that's why yung question, pag yung question is, pagkataon, mayroong tsunami. Yung tsunami, wala kang matakbo, hindi ka na makatakbo kasi nandyan na yun sa harapan mo. Ano bang gagawin natin? Can we still run? No, we cannot any longer run. And can we die? No, can we not really die? Why? You are in the embrace of the Supreme Master of Heaven through the angels of the Supreme Light. You cannot really die. That's my words coming from the Supreme Master of Wisdom. Kasi sinabi yan sa Supreme Master na yung mga mag-surrender, even a single hair in your head, nothing will lose in your hair. Nothing will lose in your head. Kasi nandyan ka sa embrace of the Supreme Master through the embrace of the Supreme Superlight Angels. Okay. Alam niyo yung gesture ng Angel's Wing? Yung Angel's Wing, i-perform niyo yung Angel's Wing, then diretso sa equilibrium, and then diretso sa biocam. Then 1 to 3, 1 to 3 stepping. Then after that, then maski mayroon you are in the mouth of yan on this coming day, hindi ka mawawala talaga sa living book of life. Kasi yung nature, alam nila, yung nature mayroong consciousness. So nature will know you and will protect you. It will never devour you because nature knows you well. You are adhering the divine love of divine Mother Nature. You are healing your love with divine infinite God. And through the angels of the Supreme High, you are always being embraced with the power of the Most High, Supreme Infinite. So you have your powerful protection, mostly powerful protection in life. And that's it. That's the reason why we are going to realize the light of the infinite truth. Okay, so before we are going to close this live conference, let's read first message from, yes, Maribig.
Yes po, it happened last Thursday morning after our Art of Life. My friend got scared when she saw those hundreds of blackbirds came encircling above us. But when I connect and did the shielding, within a minute or two, they left us.
Yes, Maribig. And that's why we have to be careful by this time, expansion of spiritual awareness, and also the brothers and sisters, everyone. And the way to be careful is we are going to understand, we can understand of what's going on now in our surroundings, in the entire planet, in the entire cosmos. So I'm thinking it's a good conference today with you, brothers and sisters, friends, and also the visitors of this observers of this live conference. And they're really nice. And until the next time we have our live conference, I would say that wherever you go, always bring with you the love, peace, and harmony of the Supreme Master of Wisdom, Supreme Super Light Angels. Hasta la vista, more power.